and beyond, beyond, beyond. What? Beltway Radio, and beyond, beyond. Radio, Belt and beyond, 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 beyond. Say Beltway Radio and beyond, beyond, beyond. What? Beltway Radio, and beyond, beyond. Say Beltway Radio and beyond, beyond, beyond. What? Beltway Radio, and beyond, beyond. Say Beltway Radio and beyond, beyond, beyond. What? Beltway Radio, and beyond, beyond. Say Beltway Radio and beyond, beyond, beyond. What? Beltway Radio, and beyond, beyond. Say Beltway Radio and beyond, beyond, beyond. What? Beltway Radio, and beyond, beyond. Radio, and beyond, 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 beyond. Say Beltway Radio and beyond, beyond, beyond. What? Beltway Radio, and beyond, beyond. Say Beltway Radio and beyond, beyond, beyond. What? Beltway Radio, and beyond, beyond. Say Beltway Radio and beyond, beyond, beyond. What? Beltway Radio, and beyond, beyond. Say Beltway Radio and beyond, beyond, beyond. What? Beltway Radio, and beyond, beyond. Say Beltway Radio and beyond, beyond, beyond. What? Beltway Radio, and beyond, beyond.
It's just different.
You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I seen. Live your life, not mine. If you know what I mean. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I seen. Live your life, not mine. If you know what I mean. They don't know. You don't know. We don't know. Life is funny, things we do to get money. Hardships, hard times. And these days, these situations, they be sticky like honey. If it ain't Corona, they trying to clone ya. What happens to the little girl that went missing from her home? Her own daddy keep touching her. Daddy, leave me alone. I ain't got the answers. Trying to get justice for George Floyd. And if Bill Gates got the cure, make sure he got one for cancer. We screaming stop the violence, but who we asking? The killer the same color as the one in the casket. I'm no preacher, spitting hard facts like bleachers. Make America great again. It's only for the rich leeches. Where's Felicia? I guess black reparations went to new prisons and new police substations. For black justice they be debating. We gotta wake up, but I'm going back to back. I'm on one. Cold cases still hot in the hood, cause the nigga that did it, he still home, son. I'm my own rapper, but got a new balance. Rest in peace to all the young fallen soldiers. Didn't get a chance to show the world their talents. I'm so focused, trying to save the nation. Seeing the road ahead like a full focus. You don't know what I've been through.
It's like that.
You don't know what I seen.
It's like that.
Live your life, not mine.
It's like that.
If you know what I mean.
It's like that.
You don't know what I've been through.
Yeah.
You don't know what I seen.
Yeah.
Live your life, not mine. If you know what I mean. They don't know. You don't know. We don't know.
Life is a bitch and death is a motherfucker. You can't trust a mother, cause people be motherfuckers. They stab you in your back and they smile up in your face. They do whatever it takes to have another place. The population polluted and robbing and shooting. Their mental state be diluted. They owe them all that they booted. Now how you only 17 and you looking 35. It's a wonderful time in this life to be alive. You better get your together, stop wasting your time, cause time waits for no one. No person, place, or no thing. Yeah, it go fast, motherfucker. It go fast.
You don't know what I've been through.
It's like that.
You don't know what I seen.
It's like
Yo, 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 yo. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your host with the most, man. Focus Field of Phocuz Radio, and we do this thing each and every Thursday, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. We are your afternoon hottest podcast. You already know what it is, man. We in the building. Beltway Radio and Beyond.com. Hit it up right now if you want to see me live. If you're a computer person and you the laptop person, you a desktop person, if you're old school, like the big joints with the big, you know what I mean, them joints you had to, you know what I mean. But anyway, however you do it, that's the website. And of course, right here I'm live on Facebook, and that's Phocuz, Phocuz, on IG, Field Focus. And for all my Twitter fingers out there, at Phocuz Radio. It's just that simple. You already know what it is, man. I got to get it started. Once again, today, I told you, every Thursday, I come in here. I'm either reporting a shooting, a death, another missing person. That's just 3. You feel me? And it could be probably 3 times 3 with all that. Make it 9, make it 10. And I do that because, man, I like to talk about it how I like to talk about it and express myself freely. So with me doing radio, I've been blessed to be able to do that. Shout out to Win DC, Hustle Firm. We still ripped radio. You know what I mean? Like all them people, man. You know what I mean? Since I've been in the game, man, quite a minute. So, a chance and definitely the new brand right here. You feel what I'm saying? Beltway Radio and Beyond. But anyway, to say the least, man, I'm just saying all that to say that this is what I do on Phocuz Radio. An advocate and also activist for the missing and murdered community. And when I say advocacy, reporting the stories and doing whatever I can do to help a family, even if it's coming in here and they just venting, grieving, whatever service. As far as the flyers each and every week, sometimes they're the same because some of these missing person cases are cold cases. Some murder cases are cold cases. You dig what I'm saying? So people are still always looking for closure. So that was the reason why I did Phocuz Radio to express myself how I wanted to express myself. And then give the world a chance to express themselves how they want to express themselves right here on Phocuz Radio. And bring them into the Phocuz world. That's what we do here. So once again, a pregnant girl sitting in a vehicle with another guy. This is on 37th Street, the 300 block. Sitting in the vehicle with another guy. The female and the dude sitting in the vehicle. Nissan Silver. And folks with a assault rifle pulls up and open fires. That's the vehicle right there. For all of those, man, like I keep saying, man, you can also go on the website, but I can, you want to see the show, holla at me. But for all those that are live, that's what happened today. This female was actually shot. This female was actually, she was shot, and she's pregnant. I don't know how that part of it works. The medical part of it when that happens. But in critical condition. The male that was shot, I'm going to keep it real with you. When they usually say, okay, or how they say it, I forgot what they call it, stable condition, he going to be all right. While we have this pregnant female, so you haven't shot one, you shot 2 people. That's how I look at it. And you did.
This just happened. 11:22 a.m. We're able to drive down to Minnesota Avenue for assistance. And, police are now investigating that. And how could you, wow. I don't know what happened. Question is why? Don't know what happened. The question is why did it happen? Of course, I don't know. Knew these people, I'm sure. Some beef or something. That's what it, you know what I'm saying? This was personally meant for this vehicle and for them to have that type of hammer like that. We are living in trying times, man. Trying to just stay alive. Just waking up every morning is a blessing. And I know y'all seen my Facebook post out there, and I wanted to say on air, I wanted to wait until I got on air today to say thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. And yes, I still do need it. I still do need it. But just had to realize it's a blessing with just waking up every single day and able to get through your day. And you know how it is when you get home. I'm tired. I'm trying to get in the house. I'm happy I'm home. Thank God. I'm happy I'm home. Like TGIF tomorrow. Thank God. I'm happy I'm home. Thank God I'm home. And that's just what we got to do, man. And I'm no preacher. I don't want to talk your head off with that. But it's just sad in our city, man. So many people die a day. 30, 60, 90. Well over 100 homicides in D.C. So I'm going to say we in June, the 6th month. Let's see, 100 and something. Trying to do some numbers. I was trying to do an average. Well, we got 30 to 31 days in each month. Let's say times 6, that's 180. You say definitely over 100 people. And I just read this once again, either on this show, or not this show, the last show, or maybe the previous show. I think it was like 110, 111. And that was 2 to 3 weeks ago. So maybe are the ones that we have heard about. Just the ones we've heard about. Just think about in a month. Now we in June. Mid-June, in a month. I just read that report. I want to say either the last week or the previous show. So we'll give it 2 weeks, give and take. So those are homicides. And think about, shout out to Kilmo. To me, they just work real fast and they're there. I don't know if maybe part of the police department, but to all those that's tuned in to my show, hey, and it's all love for me, basically. It ain't about, I wish I could meet them. Honestly. Wish I can bring them on the show. But they are always there. I'm leaving. Is it a scanner? It's Kilmo News is there. I'm just saying all this to say I'm not trying to be funny, but we got to find some little, small humor. I'm just speaking on them as a good, what's her name? Network, and they get the news, right? Most of the time accurate, right? Just think about it when you've looked at it. Because we all talk about it. Man, you see that joint, man? I seen that joint kill, man. You see that joint, I seen that joint. DMV Hood News, you see that joint? So just think about how many times and every day how much you look at that and somebody was killed night before, killed this morning. And do your own math. Do your own math. I'm sure we had at least 10 or more within this month. So the feds are looking for a white sedan. We showed it earlier. Female is pregnant, and that's what I'm saying. Like, once again, I'm no preacher, right? Phocuz Radio is not a religious station, but I do believe in a high power, and for this woman to survive. And if you have any, updated news on it, as you all have been watching this 616, drop it right here. 301-761-1040 is the call-in number. Call me right now. Let's talk about it. We'll put it on a live. But saying all that to say, you better believe in something. It's going to be God, and they're going to pull through. So we all need to be believing in something right now. We have a lot of mothers. Because, the mom is like, I like Pops too. Love Pops too, right? But you know how moms is, right? We have so many mothers, young mothers, that have young children that has lost their life here in our nation's capital. In PG County also. I ain't excluding them, just more that focuses on that inner city, but same thing. Still suffering. No closure. Fathers, same thing. Shout out to Daryl Hurston. And y'all may have seen a purple Suburban. I don't know if he got a new one. I think he got a new one now, but had a young guy's, his son, who was killed, in PG County. It took him. I seen his process, believing in God and healing, and blaming himself. Because karma had hit. And when I heard his story, I'm like, ugh. That's why we better believe in something. Everything out here is coming, man, in all different shapes, sizes, colors, forms. I'm telling you, the devil is working, Mo. For 1 second, if you think nobody is seeing you, somebody is seeing you. And that karma is going to come back. I'm telling you. This senseless gun violence, man, some got to be done. But one thing they have done, solved a lot of these cases. Solving them. Charging these youngers as adults. I don't know. I mean, it's a rock and a hard place. I don't know, man. Because then I say capital punishment. I'm talking about a punishment for the rest of your life, though. Take a life for a life. We should fry him, electrocute him, like the back in the day type shit. You know what I mean? Like, for real. And show it. Take it back to that. Like, we gotta, yeah. I mean, we doing concealed and carry. We doing with kids, you know, they going with they pops and they moms and they shooting guns, right? Showing them how to protect themselves and defend the house, and they young kids. That's what they do. We got, you know, the Republicans, good old boys, showing guns on the gram and Twitter with the families and the. So why not show y'all so-called killers with this senseless gun violence that's taking lives for no reason, don't care about your own life, not taking anything into consideration? How about we fry you or something? Make you, or not even that, make you work so hard. 2 life sentences. What Jay-Z say on that jump? I will kill you, commit suicide, and kill you again. One of them type jokes. You gonna work so hard. Nah, keep them up. Keep them up. Lose weight. Nah, keep them up. I mean, do and show it. Come here. Come here. I want you to sit down and watch this.
So this is going to be the new Scared Straight?
It should do more than scam straight. It should go straight. Let me go to my comments, man. What's up, man? Hey, Christ, I got to get you in here, man. Indeed. Hey, Kenneth, you already know what it is. Yo, what it do, Phocuz Field Radio? You already know. Indeed, that's my man Christ say. We got some in the building. We got him in the building. Shuri in the building at Blainsburg family. Troy in the building. Blainsburg family. You already know. Long time, bro. You already know what it is, man. I'm right here. Now you know where I'm at each and every Thursday, man. Each and every Thursday. Follow me right here on the book. BeltwayRadioandBeyond.com. You already know what it is, man. We are here. Slots available, man. Hey, they looking for shows. We're looking for something new. You know what I mean? Just doing something brand new. Great engineer in the building. So we here, man. You know what I mean? Hit me up, son. Hit me up. Murray Webb is in the building. You already know what it is. So yeah, man. Yeah, B. Yeah, a new. Yeah, I'm talking about scam. We gonna scare the hell out of them. You gonna be the hard. I'm telling you. I guarantee you pull them skinnies up then. I guarantee. I mean, yeah. I'm talking about work you so hard. You gonna, man, just kill me. Make sure you, what they 19, 20 going to jail, younger than that, 18. Yeah, till they about, work them until they about 40, and then just let them drop. Give them a life sentence. Give them the regular prison time, but have them doing some shit that's just so tedious. I'm talking about the tedious thing, have them working so hard. You know how, and when you lock them up, take them somewhere where it stay hot. Take them like somewhere where it stay real Arizona. Make just a pot in the desert somewhere. Give them a facility, give them food, water, all that. But take them somewhere, I'm talking about it's so hot. The sun is going to burn you and burn you and burn you. And you just going to be thinking about the people that you took their life for no fucking reason. Why did I do that? Capital, corporal, punish, all that. Punish, yeah. You getting punished. And you might not care. Because, you know, in our city, it's a lot of beefs. Kill me, kill you, we're going to kill each other. But why? That's what I don't understand. Why? Shout out to Kicks and Giggles, man. I had a great show the other day. You know, got a great thing, great situation going on over there. And I mean, had a great, a great show. You know, and talking about, you know, a lot, man. I tuned this. Shout out to Horse, man. My man, one of the, you know, another one of my partners, man. You know what I mean? So, and why? What are we going to do? We already at the bottom, as we was talking about on the show, at the bottom of the tolling pole anyway. How you the strongest and you at the bottom? Be like, you let this little mom beat you. And you know how everybody beat, man. Big as you is, you going. That's how I feel about our race. You gonna let these That's what we doing. Be honest with you. And then killing each other on top of that. Yeah. Everybody's just coming up, working together, slowly but surely, trying to, you know, knock us out. Because you know why? You know why? Because we got money and we look good but that's where we at. That's where we at. But not generational wealth. But not, you feel me? This my son. He gonna have a 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 son. This is what I know. So that's how I'm gonna set it up. And then we all gotta get older, man, and grow up. Then we realize we have choices. Cause I damn sure is realizing that, like, oh, damn, shit. Why I do that? Damn. I ain't in high school no more. I don't know, mama. So you got choices. You got choices. And that's what I don't understand. Why is it all already at the bottom, right? Then we kill each other on top of that. It don't make sense. But we the strongest. Got to do better, man. Got to do better. And I'm not perfect at all. I'm not, trust me, I'm not perfect. I'm talking about me too. I'm not perfect. Don't think because I sit up here and I'm focused field. I'm not perfect at all. But we got to do better. Micaiah Wilson, I always speak about her on my show. Another kid that died from senseless gun violence. 10 years old, in Lincoln Heights. Pictures of her going to the truck to get some ice cream. Shots rang out. She gets hit. She dies. 10 years old. Yep. Then it's like it's always it's the beautiful, you know, you can just see it in the youth. You can always see something in the youth, man. You can always see something in the youth. And that's why I love the youth. You know, you can always see something in them. Melissa Rudd, you can see something in her eyes, and she was a leader. You feel me? Like Micaiah Wilson, so you just see something like, you know what? Yeah, she gonna, man, this little girl gonna, man, she gonna, man, yeah, and they get called home. We are living, right, to die. And that's the scary part, because nobody has told us what happens. I believe in spirits, though. That's what I believe in. This is the shell. This is the mold. Now, I'm just saying all this to say, have a purpose. Make sure your last thing that you did today, what is it, the 16th, right? Thursday, 6:31 p.m. When you're finishing your day, make sure you did something great, even if it's at the end of the night. Something for your kids, something for somebody. Make sure you did something great. Maybe that can even be remembered. You know? Maybe only you know, but maybe it could be remembered if you have a family or if you live with someone or whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. I'm telling you. What's the other joint Jay-Z say with that Kendrick Lamar joint? I don't know how many moves I got left. Real shit. I mean, I just got to think that way when I hear these stories. In the Micaiah Wilson case, 5 men convicted of murder of this 10-year-old. 6 men in total, but one of them were found guilty of conspiring. 4 convicted of first-degree premeditated murder on all 19 counts. Attorney General, he says, justice has been served. And that was 2018. We are now in 2023. And you know what? You can get the process started before they go to court, because they sat down almost 4 years or 3 years, maybe 3 years, 4 years, whatever. Get the process started. When they sitting down, get them started. Work them to death. I mean, just work them. Take them somewhere and just either real hot or real cold. And then bring them back. When they come back for the court date, it's like they throwing out at court. And you say life or whatever. Senseless, man. Gangsters, nah. Drive-bys, shit like that. It's not gangster. Never really was, but it was just different when we heard of these cases, man. And it's like that person had to do something, owe somebody some money, or that person, did this or did that. It was just, it was reasons why, and you pretty much knew. But now it's like you just pull up and you just shoot. A gangster is not getting credit for shooting somebody innocent. People who has nothing to. Most people gonna be mad. Like, what the nigga is just what? You remember the Scarface movie? I ain't gonna do it because he got the kids in the car. He like, what? I ain't gonna do it because he got the kids in the car. But he, Scarface, Shout out to Al. He went so hard. He whacked him. Hold up. You talking about kill some kids? How about I kill you? Y'all already know what it is, man. I am the host with the most, man. Phocuz Field of Phocuz Radio. Call-in numbers 301-761-1040. See. Praise the Lord for a great show. Thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. So, just saying all this to say, man, we just got to do better, stay out the way, believe in something. I'm not here to tell you, I've ran across atheists. I'm not mad at you. I treat you the same way. Pray for you, still won't. You feel me? Your belief is your belief. Just saying for me. That's all I can do for me, for Phocuz Field. 301-761-1040 is the number. Jewel, what's up, Jewel? My sister, y'all, in the building. All the way from Vegas. That good old Vegas. Like what you do, like in the summertime right now I'm thinking, have them paint, right? Like the curves and the shit that got to be painted, but give them a paintbrush. You give them a paintbrush, right? And you tell them from Greenbelt, from like right here, all the way down to Bowie. You have them paint with a paintbrush, the new lines for the roads and the streets. Like, just block the street off, because if you got life or 2 life sentences, I mean, you got time. So, you blocking the streets off, and you giving them a paintbrush. You going to Home Depot, and you getting them some paintbrushes, and it's hot. They eat lunch or whatever, and you probably give them maybe they might get 2 things of water, maybe. They need more water than that, because they working double shifts. It's overtime, so it's not just 8 hours. You feel me? And like from here, start from here with the studio at, and just go all the way down like to Bowie. Then when they get to Bowie, they have them stop in Bowie. I think it's Laurel, and have them go down the windy roads. We need all the pavement every single day. This is your job with a paintbrush. Every single day. Yep. And they just give them don't give them a 5-gallon big bucket. Give them the regular size bucket, because you want a truck out there or something, and you want to make them keep walking all the way back to the truck, and then all the way back, and the truck is not close where they got to get the paint from. Yep. Or teach them to climb trees. So every day you got to go and you got to climb the tallest tree all the way to the top. We want you to start with a chainsaw and cut each limb off. You know how nowadays they got the big machines and they'll pull it, then they'll, you know how they cut these trees these days, these big I forgot the name of these machines. Nah, we want you to cut this joint. We want you to cut all the limbs. Oh, we just got a bigger ass. This tree stump just all the way up with nothing on it, no leaves, no nothing. Big tall, people say, I need a tree cut down. Well, they about to do a development, right? They about to build a development. When you got all these trees, no, we do trees by hand. Every single day. This is your job. I don't care how old you can be 60. I'm telling you, B, with a medical condition. You in a wheelchair, you going to pick up the twigs and the leaves off the ground. You're doing something. Medically, you know what I'm saying? You 80. You going to be doing something. Even if you just stand there and you watch and you rock back and forth with your walker and you going to remember. Yeah, remember what you did 60 years ago? 60 years ago? Hard labor. Your family gonna go through it. That family gonna go through it. Yeah, it affects, man, a whole household. This senseless bullshit. The influences that's out here. Let's siphon out the good and bad. Talk to them kids, man. So you can know what's going on. I'm telling you. (301-761-1040) Christ. Yeah. Boosie badass, man. Boosie badass. And you know what? I like Boosie. I like Boosie, man. Boosie, all right, man. Boosie, I think I got a picture of Boosie. Boosie is always has been marketable, man. He's gotten better. The marketing skills ever since he, had came home, did that 6 years on his back. Had a few more run-ins since he's been, he's been home for a minute, but yeah, a few run-ins with the law and, like how some brothers go. We went on him and, they locked him up and, go in his car and find this and find that. And, Boosie in court just beat the case. And as soon as Boosie get out of there, they lock Boosie right back up. I don't know if he out or not, but he's Boosie badass, man. He went to court, beat the charge, turned around, and then got charged. They charged him again. Literally charged him and charged him. Guns, drugs, money. Hey, so I don't know, man, but in California, that's where that occurred. And like I say, man, I mean, a hell of a marketer on Vlad TV a lot with them exclusive interviews. What I was saying, building a community. He's building his own like little family type style. People can live and stuff like that. Community in his on his property or his yard and stuff. I mean, just doing some things, man. Because it'd be a lot of little talk about Boosie, man. But just doing some things, man, and just being an entrepreneur and with his family, and he just apologized to them for this, that occurred. So shout out to Boosie, man. I hope everything work out. They say these charges right here should be dropped too. So they going away. You already know what it is, man. Your host of the most, man. Focus Field of Phocuz Radio. Yeah. That's it. Somebody trying to call. Yo, Phocuz Radio.
Yo, Phocuz Field, Brother Christ. How you doing, King?
Man, Christ, man. I want to thank you, man, for tapping in to Phocuz Radio. You're now plugged in, man. What's happening?
You the best that ever did it.
Thank you.
The best that ever did it, man.
Thank you. Yeah, when did you I just want you to take a few seconds for me if you can. And just tell my audience you lost a son And I wanted you to just touch on briefly the effect that it has on a dad, that it has on a family, that it has on the other siblings.
Man, I lost my 19-year-old son, the youngest of my 4 sons. Right now I got 3, and what it does to a family, you just feel like a part of your family left. You just feel like a part of you left, and you just feel so brokenhearted, right? But if it wasn't for my belief in the resurrection of my Lord and Savior, that I see him again, right? Because I prayed the prayer of salvation before he left, right, with him. And he usually don't pray with me, right? But he prayed with me before he left and prayed the prayer of salvation. So if it wasn't for my belief in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, the resurrection, and the miracle he showed me personally, right? I said, Lord, man, every time I turn around, I'm busting out crying. Every time I think about my son. I say to him, this happened for real. I made a song about it, right? I said, God, I pointed at this tree. I said, man, I never seen you before, Jesus. I said, but I seen my son. And I love my son. I said, I try to love you like the words say, but I never seen you before. I say, to let me know I see my son again. Strike that tree right there. I'm at my job. I work at Papa John. It's a tree right outside my job, right? And it was raining and thundering. And he struck that tree. And when he struck that tree, and I'm assuming, I think I showed you a picture of it one time when I was doing some work across the street.
Yeah.
He struck the tree. And when he struck that tree, I have not cried ever since, man. God bear witness that I see my son again. Right? But I was crying. I was bursting out and crying. Every time I thought about the pain of him being taken away from me, man, I would burst out and cry uncontrollably, right? But it wasn't for our Lord and Savior who took the keys of death and hell for eternal life for all humanity. Man, for me to be able to see him personally, but see my son also, man. Man, it's soothing feeling that he gave me, man. A soothing feeling that he gave me. And so I advise anybody who want to check out the song that I wrote dedicated to him, go to Christ 4 on YouTube. CHRIST, Christ, and the number 4, not the word 4. Christ 4 on YouTube, and check out the song that I wrote.
That's right.
4, and I clicked the little circle inside to check out the other songs because it's about 4 or 5 songs. But the name of this song is dedicated. It say something about he came in the world February the 13th and he left March the 18th, and he got his picture on it, right? Check that song out, man. It's dedicated to him.
I got you, man.
And it's very heart touching.
I want to thank you, Christ, man. I definitely got to get you in here, man, live in the flesh. So I want to thank you for calling, man. And you are now plugged into Phocuz Radio, and you already know, man. I'm gonna hit you up. We buddies, so I got you, man. I'm gonna hit you up. Thanks for calling, brother.
Man, thank you.
No problem.
God bless you.
God bless you. God bless you. You already know what it is, man. Brother Christ just called in, he was a believer. And that's what I was saying earlier. You better believe in something. He was a believer, and he said he seen that tree. And that joint lightning struck, and that tree, and I was talking about them trees, right? And that was a sign from God, because he believed in God. God, show me a sign. I'm going to see my son again. And that was his healing process. Just like I told you about the guy, Daryl Harrison. Just keeping everything in his son's room just like his son was there. And people didn't understand, but that was his healing process. We got to trust the process. Hey, y'all, man, let's go, man, to the missing segment. And what we do is show flyers of missing people, mainly in our city and mainly of our children. And I'll tell you one thing that's distinctive or even maybe unique. And if you recognize these missing people, man, drop me a message, not now, but right now. On the information you may have. Contact MPD. This how it came. See, I was trying to download it. Can you her name is Zara. Can you click on the other one? There we go. We have Zara Myers, missing from the 1300 block of Kearney Street, Northeast, and that's Washington, D.C. She's been missing since Wednesday, June the 14th, 2023. That's yesterday. Unique, maybe hair. She has some glasses. She has earrings. $1 p.m. So 1 p.m. yesterday. She's only 12 years old, 5 feet 4 inches in height, 135 pounds, black hair, brown eyes. She was last seen wearing a white hoodie, blue jeans, blue and white sneakers. White hoodie is standing out with me actually. For Zara Myers. All right, let's go. I kind of did it differently today because I was kind of rushing. So I don't know. I think let's see. Oh, okay. Cool. Did come through. Ashley, the first thing unique, Ashley, Ashlee, not Ley. Bland, Ashley Bland, missing from the 2800 block of R Street Southeast. She was also reported missing yesterday, June the 14th, 2023 at 6:20 p.m. So what I always say is maybe these young girls didn't come home and parents are wondering where they at and then report them missing. Described as a black female, 5 feet 2 inches tall, 110 pounds, black hair, and long faux locks, something else unique and distinctive. Brown eyes. She was last seen wearing a blue shirt, light blue jeans, white Nike Air Force Ones, tennis shoes. But I would look for the faux locks. That would be the main thing, the hair. Give y'all a little touch of the stew while waiting to pull up. Young lady has been missing since, young female has been missing since Tuesday, June the 13th, 2023. She's only 16 years old. Her name is Kenise. Something different about her name. Kenise. I wouldn't say K-Niece. K-Niece or Kenise. Maybe K-Niece because it's spelled like Candace. Canyce. Spencer. Last seen in the 3000 block of 4th Street, Northeast side. Been missing since Tuesday, June the 13th. She's a black female, of course, as we see, 5 feet 7 inches tall, 170 pounds with reddish brown hair. That's what I was getting ready to say, something about her hair and brown eyes. Her clothing description is unknown. They haven't seen her. They don't even know the last thing that she was wearing, that she had on. Maybe have been missing even before this date. They haven't seen her. What did she last have on? We don't know. That's kind of suspect too. But in situations like this, for real. brown, reddish hair. Y'all already know what it is, man. I am your host with the most, man. Phocuz Phil of Phocuz Radio. We do this thing each and every Thursday. You'll see me next Thursday. Follow me on Facebook at Phocuz Phil, IG Phil Phocuz, and for all my Twitter fingers out there at Phocuz Radio. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I seen. Live your life, not mine. If you know what I mean. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I seen. Live your life, not mine. If you know what I mean. They don't know. You don't know. We don't know. Life is funny things we